Hi there. Sorry we couldn't bring you a regular Pride Daily yesterday. I'll explain at the end. Later, some queer fish. First though, a ban on the use of government money to fund gender-affirming care has been passed by right-wing lawmakers in America. Republicans have snuck this in through a late-night amendment to what's being crassly referred to as the Big Beautiful Bill. I think I was chatting to him on Grindr. Originally, the ban was only on funding trans healthcare for young people. Not a done deal though. Despite being passed by the US House of Representatives, it now moves to the Senate, where politicians will push for changes.
Once the Senate acts, then the House has to come back, and if anything is different, they have to repass that legislation because, of course, both chambers have to pass identical bills. So there's still a lot of runway left, a lot of work left to do to get this through.
Garrett Watson from the Tax Foundation. The bill only passed by one vote. Next, a ruling in Italy. Both women and a lesbian couple can register as a child's parents on a birth certificate. The Constitutional Court says you can't restrict it to only the biological mother in families with same-sex parents who've gone through IVF, so medically assisted pregnancies. Queer advocates calling it a historic day for civil rights in Italy. And to end the week, some queer fish. Bristol Aquarium in the UK is going to be celebrating Pride Month with a special event. It'll highlight species that challenge traditional gender roles, such as fish that change sex or have non-binary traits. The Sunset Seas Night will also flag up the parallels between marine life and the spectrum of LGBTQ+ identities. And there'll be cocktails, so I'm in. No time to tell you that. International Mr. Leather's underway in Chicago. Washington DC Black Pride starts today. And Pansexual and Panromantic Awareness and Visibility Day is tomorrow. Right then, sorry again that we weren't here yesterday. My stepdad, Terry, has had a tough few years with his health. He took ill again last week and we lost him early yesterday morning, which is why there was an emergency episode. I feel rubbish, but it is good to have the distraction of having this to work on. So, today's edition of Pride Daily is dedicated to Terry Finity. Night, God bless, and thank you. I'm Kev McGrath. See you next week.